This is the brief on the Ukrainian drone strikes targeting Russia's flagship economic forum. Imagine hosting a massive open house while your roof is visibly on fire. Well, just hours before Vladimir Putin opened the St. Petersburg Economic Forum to drum up foreign investment, a huge swarm of Ukrainian drones swooped in to send a literal fiery message. First, the scale of this disruption is wild. Right at dawn, 59 drones slammed into 3 districts, temporarily shutting down the airport and sending black smoke over an event once known as the Russian Davos. So, you gotta ask, is this just military strategy or the ultimate form of physical economic sabotage? Second, let's talk about the VIPs who actually saw that smoke. Thousands of guests from 130 countries were there, including a U.S. delegation featuring Candace Owens and Steven Seagal. The drone struck an oil terminal and the naval corvette Boyki. It's a dark irony. President Zelensky literally called this long-range sanctions, meaning Ukraine is using explosive drones to enforce the economic isolation usually handled on paper. Finally, look at the stark contrast here. These St. Petersburg strikes targeted pure infrastructure with 0 reported deaths. Meanwhile, recent Russian strikes killed 22 civilians across Ukraine, and a drone hitting a bus in occupied Donetsk killed 7. Moscow promises a systemic response, but with this glaring asymmetry between precise economic hits and mass civilian casualties, what's that even going to look like? Ultimately, these strikes absolutely prove that as long as the war continues, Moscow cannot shield its economy or its VIP guests from the reality of the conflict.